So I got a van. So it's been a few weeks since I posted a video, mainly because I've been so focused on researching and trying to find vans that I'm actually interested in. It turns out it's not as easy as I thought, and definitely means I need to be patient. Going into this, I thought there were a lot of vans out there and that it would be pretty quick to find and purchase a van, but that has not been my experience. It definitely has been taking longer than I thought. I think it's been about 4 weeks since I posted a video, and just during that time I've been researching what's available. All that being said, I did just find a van that I really think could be the one, so I have an appointment to go see it later this week. I'm super excited, and yeah, just hoping that this is finally it. So the van that I was interested in seeing yesterday did not work out. I didn't even go to see it. I ended up taking another look through the Carfax report. I had missed that the transmission had been replaced pretty early on. You know, and that could be because of a manufacturing issue, something that wasn't the driver's fault, or it could have been because of neglect, but they weren't able to tell me that. In addition, the service history had like a 3 to 4 year gap without any record, and it was a corporate vehicle, so I read that it's possible they had it serviced in-house. More recently, they had to replace quite a few other things around the cooling system, so, you know, again, maybe not the driver's fault, but it's either just like a bad egg or they did treat it badly. So yeah, just definitely didn't feel like it would be a smart decision to go ahead with that one. Yeah, didn't even go see it. I'm feeling discouraged, feeling a little bit stressed about it. I think I'm just really ready to do it. I also think part of the reason I'm feeling the sense of urgency is because it's February and I like the idea of getting it soon so that I can try to have it a bit ready for spring, you know, even if it's just like the most minimal setup. Like, I just want to get out there and start using it. So I got a van. Okay, so a lot has happened in the last couple of weeks. I'm so excited. It's definitely been a long process, longer than I was expecting, but yeah, it's finally happening. I started really committing to this process right around the new year. It is now March 1st, so it's been 2 months, and I definitely thought I'd be able to get a van in January. I was not expecting it to take so long, but it did. I think what I came to learn is that if you're purchasing a used car, you're taking on a certain level of risk. And so when you're looking at all these factors, you're kind of piecing together how much risk that vehicle is gonna be, right? And if it's worth it. There are definitely a lot of vans out there, but putting together all the factors and finding one that I felt good about took a while. So that was one of my first big lessons. You know, part of this process for me was learning how to look at the vehicle's history. You have to fill in the gaps given the information that you have. You know, so for some other people who have experienced buying used cars, maybe this is common knowledge, but for me, it was a learning experience. You know, I was really trying to put together all the different variables and think about what I would want. But ultimately, I decided to go with the Ram ProMaster. It all worked out, and I feel really good about the choice that I made. So speaking of risk, I bought the van without ever seeing it in person, and it is currently in another state. That was not something I thought that I would do. It should be transported here in the next few days, so I'm super excited. I feel really great about it, and I'm excited to talk about it more in the next video. I'll definitely be filming my first impressions. Once it gets here, I'm definitely gonna get started. I have spent this whole time writing out so many notes, doing so much research, and really coming up with a plan. So yeah, I'm super excited to get this thing going.